Devon Cone is a senior advocate for women and girls at Refugees International. She joins me now live from Denver, Colorado. Good to have you here with us on TRT World. Certainly, this is not an isolated incident. Greek waters are infamous for incidents like this one. Who do you think is to blame?
Well, I don't think it's necessarily who's to blame, but rather who needs to work together to make sure this doesn't happen again. Like the UN spokesperson said earlier in your program, or countries of origin, transit countries, and receiving countries really need to work together to make sure that something like this doesn't happen again, because we're hearing of these tragedies over and over and over again. And yes, this one was a really remarkable and enormous tragedy, but we've been hearing about these migrant deaths and refugee deaths over and over again. I mean, the Mediterranean has now become the most dangerous migrant crossing in the world because 20,000 people have been disappeared or been drowned in since 2014, and that's a huge number.
Right, and the UN basically said that there should be collaboration between the country of origin of these refugees, the country of transit, and the country of destination. But like I said, this is not an isolated incident. Such incidents have taken place in the past, and in the past we have not seen any significant collaboration among all these countries. So do you think this particular incident could possibly serve as a wake-up call for all these countries?
Well, I think it definitely should. I mean, we haven't seen that happen in the past, but again, this happens over and over again, and I think it really should serve as a wake-up call. I mean, 100 children down below in the deck, down below the deck that your reporter talked about, that we know about, that have likely died in this tragedy, and I mean, that should really, make some people think twice about the policies they have and really work towards collaboration together.
Right, and what kind of role do you think the international community can play at this point when it comes to containing such incidents?
Well, the international community has to create more pathways for these people to get to safety and get to Europe and other places without taking these desperate and dangerous journeys. We've said that time and time again, but I think when we talk about the international community, the international community encompasses a lot of states and policymakers, but I think the destination countries really have to do a better job of creating the pathways by which people can come so they don't have to go on shipping container boats and these dangerous journeys that shouldn't be taken in the first place.
Indeed, Devon Cone, fascinating insights into the topic. Thank you very much for talking to us here on TRT World. Really appreciate your taking out the time.